Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to 6EC 2026 Qualifier Pool Showcase. We are here. We just wanted to mute for a little bit to let everyone kind of get into the what's it called? Twitch. That's what it's called.
Into the stream, yeah.
Yes. So, as shown on forum post, there is going to be 5 no mods, 2 hiddens, 2 hard rocks, and 3 double times. So I feel like we should be good to go. I don't know if there's anything else that needs to be said exactly right now in terms of pulling stuff.
No, I think we should be good. Number 1, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's send it.
Yippee.
I don't have the map.
Oh, interesting.
Good start. Good start.
There we go.
Let's go.
My sweet maiden. I hope that is correct.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
I figured we would start with a banger. So, yeah, this is our Nomad 1. This will just be aim mechanics consistency. I want to say this is the longest map in the pool. But, yeah, a little bit of aim, a little bit of tapping, a little bit of slider aim, and just an overall banger of a song.
Yeah. It has all the necessary things that have like a number 1, and I think this is the easiest one in the pool. So maybe, yeah. So maybe there is a lot of FCs. I hope.
Yeah. We'll say my quote-unquote replay for this was a 1 slider break, so it's entirely possible to just slider break on this map. But yeah, it is mainly aim and then these couple little bursts at the end of each ki. Where did this map go? I will say I'm guessing a little bit on where we are in the song. I want to say we're in the second. You know, I could just listen to the delayed freaking stream audio.
Yeah.
That could be a strat. But no, I'm gonna hear myself. I hate hearing myself. But, I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot really to say about this map. It's I wouldn't say it's your typical No Mod 1, but it's typical in the sense that it tests consistency probably the most out of every map in this pool. Specifically like the aim consistency aspect of stuff.
I think the hardest thing here is the length of the map, because due to the fact that a lot of people can easily break because they can lose stamina, they can lose some consistency during the map. So it is very easy to miss at the end of the map in these cases.
And I will also say now that I'm also pooling like last year, so pools should be fairly similar in terms of what to expect from pool to pool, in terms of like this won't be the Nomad 1 map style every single round and vice versa. Like hidden ones will be different every time in terms of exactly what's tested. Like this one's just general consistency. Next week could be like 1-2s for 2 minutes straight. Like it won't necessarily be the same thing, but it'll be the same general like aspect that the primary skill set is aimed for like the 1 spots, and then you know goes that way as the tournament goes on. Heading into the final Ki. And look at that. It's more aim. This song is just so good. I think this was the first map I put on the pooling sheet for this round. As soon as I went through my maps and looked for this general star rating, I saw this one and I was like, okay, we have to kind of use this one. It's just so beautiful. And just like that, a couple squares to finish off the map. There we go.
Nomad 1. Looking right at Nomad 2.
Number 2, let's see.
Angel
Wow.
Dust.
Wow.
This one's an absolute banger. Oh my god, I am so sad I can't play. Probably.
Yeah.
I forgot to change the skin. I'm gonna do it after Nomad 2, sorry.
This is a banger. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. Nomad 1 is 204, I'm pretty sure. BPM. I will also pull up the pooling sheet so I can see it. One monitor moment.
Yeah, stamina time, I guess, for number 2 players, so...
Yes, but it is only 170 BPM, so it's kind of in that middle range in terms of... Actually, it's probably a little on the lower end. I don't feel like 160 BPM is really pulled all that much in Nomad 2s anymore. So, a little bit on the lower side in that case, but I feel like, along with the fact that it's pretty stamina intensive, also some of the slider patterns, specifically like I want to say they're like 5-note circles. Those are very easy to miss aim and potentially drop combo or accuracy on.
Yeah, pretty dangerous that change while you are on a string and then you have to change to have like a more finger control in that area. So it's very dangerous instead. Yeah,
So.
obviously, yeah.
Yeah, this is the most stamina intensive map in the pool. But there could potentially be more finger control in the future. Look at these streams. Let them go.
Yeah,
This map is also fairly short as well, I will say.
Absolutely.
This is 170 BPM.
Yeah. I might say the last part can be cruelest for people that can be holding combo due to the nerfs and due to the fact that you have been holding a lot of stamina, so you can drop easily in that final streams, so be careful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Oh, let's go. I need this skin.
W. W. No more. No more.
It is all good though. So, this is a little shout out to Twilight Tournament 4. This was in semifinals? I think semifinals? And a little bit of lore on this play. This was actually my match score. So, sorry in advance if you see my cursor shake at all. Because I was a little nervous. I can't lie. But this is more snap alt oriented, but I feel like it's still fairly mixed alt in terms of what is being tested. Like there's heading into key eyes, it's a little more like flowy. I feel like this part is a little bit flowy too, but like the key eyes itself, I believe, are definitely more like snap alts oriented.
Yeah. So I want to see the Ki because right now it's, you know, chill parts, mostly for holding combo. It's rarely seeing people dropping combo here because there is nothing.
This is Ki number 1, as you may have seen, heading into that. A little bit of spacing on some of the alt patterns going into it, and then this part is fairly snappy. A little bit of the back and forths and stuff like that. Yeah. I feel like the only comment I got on this map in terms of playtesting, like negative feedback, was the BPM being a little low. I feel like 122 is on kind of like the lower end of alt BPMs, and it's almost more like it plays at like 220 or 240, but I don't necessarily feel like that's the case for this map. Oh! Ki number 2.
Very dangerous that aim control you need to have.
Yeah, it is definitely challenging. But like, I feel like the non-Ki chorus parts of the map aren't that difficult. I think the hardest part is just holding during some of those harder diff spike kind of parts. And then eventually, once you get to this point, just controlling nerves. This map is also quite long. I want to say it's... Is it 4 minutes? No, it's almost 4 minutes. It's 3 minutes and 58 seconds drain time. So, it is also quite lengthy.
Oh my god.
Look at me not snap the snap patterns. Yes, I believe this is the final Ki. I want to say they might do the chorus one more time after this one. Or it could just be an outro, I don't exactly remember. Look at all the snaps, look at all the alts. All players are eating good. Oh, I forgot to, I didn't unlock. Oh, well, I actually can't unlock main sheet yet because it has the rest of the qualifier maps on it. So it'll be locked until showcase is over, and as soon as showcase is over, I will reopen it back up for everyone, and everyone will be able to see the map pool. But that was No Mod 3. I would assume we probably don't have No Mod 4. Uh-oh.
What happened? What happened? Please,
So I don't have that map.
I
Could
can
you,
wait.
could
I'm
you
gonna.
send that to me, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
1 second.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a leak. Surely people don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I think the scuff is worth it though. I think the scuff is worth it because surely not a custom.
No.
Surely
That
we
would
get a
never
custom.
Where are you gonna send it to me?
Private message.
Oh yeah, DMs makes sense.
I want to see this Nomad 4 because in last editions we have seen a good Nomad 4. So, what?
Oh my god, banger.
Oh, I didn't expect this.
Holy.
I didn't expect this at all.
Holy banger. Right,
Yes,
enjoy.
so
I'll be right back.
yes. Going off the theme of last year having a custom map in qualifiers, this is our qualifiers custom Nomad 4 by Tian Ling himself. One of our tried and true mappers for at least the last 2 years of 6EC. This map I don't exactly know how to describe it, to be honest. It tests so many different tech elements that, like, I don't know. I think I have it labeled on the sheet as mixed tech, but like it's so fun. It's so fun. I think the only thing it doesn't test like super heavily is like heavy slider aim. But it tests, I think, just about every other type of tech that we will potentially ever use in No Mod 4. So I felt like this was just perfect for this pool specifically, to which I believe we are approaching the fun part of the map. Yeah, this is a slowdown. Okay. Yeah, so it goes from 180 BPM to did it already?
triangle.
I think it already passed.
Oh my god, that triangles are crazy.
No, this is the 160 BPM part, right? I'm not going crazy. I remember this map. I QA'd this.
I feel that a lot of players kind of see this, but due to the fact that triangles will miss like easily.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple parts that you need to practice on this map. Notably, going into that section, there's a triple pattern that has kind of like a hidden buzz slider under it. So there's that. There's the aforementioned like aim control slider triples. That 1/3 there, I think, can catch people off guard as well. And then that stream's a little demon too, especially if you're FCing.
Oh, these last part are pretty hard if you are with the combo and the nerves of tanking your team. Check that.
Yes. So I'm so happy that this map was able to fit into this pool, because I feel like this No Mod 4 is the definition of like a qualifier's No Mod 4. Like, it tests so many different things, and it really shows like who's going to be dominant on tech throughout the entirety of the tournament. So, I want to thank Tian again for making this amazing custom. And yeah, we're moving on to No Mod 5.
I love the name of the map.
So could you tell us the name of the map, please? Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. This map also is as weird as the title and artist kind of combo. Because is almost an easy map, to be honest. It is CS 2.5 and AR7, so like...
Really time.
Yeah, this is like the closest you'll get to like an easy map that's not actually with easy. So, this was one of the couple maps that we were having, or I shouldn't say the map, I should say the map slot. We were having a little bit of trouble with finding a map that really worked with the rest of the pool, and we had a couple other maps in there at certain points, and we ended up just going with this one. So I feel like this does a really good job being a little bit more aim, because this map, at least the No Mod pool thus far, has had pretty tapping heavy maps. So I feel like this is a little bit of a change of pace in terms of the aim. But it still has a bit of the tapping and definitely the reading element. Not only the fact it's AR7, but also just some of the mapping choices and some of the stacked patterns and reading patterns like that just make it not super easy for people who are not comfortable on the AR or just gimmick in general.
Yeah, it seems like hidden too, but without the hidden. So we can see after like you need a lot of aim, and yeah, and you need good reading in this kind of sections, for example.
And then a little bit of rhythm as well, I feel, in the map. Specifically like the 1/3s in the kiais and choruses and the such. But yeah, that concludes our Nomad pool. And then yes, we are moving on to Hidden.
Let's go hidden.
I'm excited and worried about this next map. Cause yes, this is Hidden 1. Also special guest appearance from fellow American. Oh, scoreboard's gone, so you guys don't know who it is anymore. But yeah. So to kind of go with the theme, I wanted this map to be low BPM, but not exactly like alts. So I feel like this map plays a lot differently than Nomad 3, which is very alt type mapping. I feel like this isn't as alt type mapping, and it has like the cut flow kind of tapping patterns at a low BPM that isn't present anywhere else in this pool. Specifically this part. This part is kind of demon.
Yeah, pretty hard. I'm feeling like this map pool is going to be tapping map pool, because I was thinking about hidden 1, and I was thinking about aim. Like jumps, for example, typical hidden 1 with jumps, but no, we are seeing a tapping map pool, so let's see.
So I do feel like this map has enough aim in it to be considered kind of a hidden 1 in the context of how I pool. But I think the biggest thing that I liked about this map was the cut stream aim control kind of aspect, to go along with the fact it's not super crazy. Okay, that was bad timing. That stream is kind of crazy, and then coming up very shortly, yeah, the 1/6, 1/8, those can definitely catch players off guard. So yeah, this is probably the most quote unquote hidden 3 type Nomad 1 or hidden 1 that you'll see in our pools, because once we get to hidden 3, obviously the hidden 3s will be hidden 3s. So I feel like this map is good to have for qualifiers, as it is different than all the other aim maps in the rest of the pool. If you consider this an aim map, I consider it kind of a hybrid of both. But, yeah. Quickly approaching the end of the map, and there we go. So yeah, that is our hidden 1, and because it was a little more tapping based than aim based, moving on to hidden 2.
Well,
is the map broken? Okay, it's not broken. Yeah, oopsies, sorry, I didn't get the funny number and I choked. My bad. I love aiming in hidden 2s. Yeah, so this map is a map.
Yeah, we can see weird patterns there. Probably can be uncomfortable without so many people. So yeah.
Yeah. So this map is fairly aimy, And again, a little bit of rhythm in here with like the doubles, a little bit of finger control, a little bit of 1/3. I don't know how I act them as good as I did, but yeah. So key I number 1 coming up, and look, it's reading an aim. Look at those stacked patterns. Look at them go. So these past 3 maps, No Mod 5, Hidden 1, Hidden 2, were probably the toughest to pool for this round, because we were having a little bit of difficulty finding maps exactly what I wanted to kind of have in these slots specifically. But I feel like these maps all work very well together. And then, yeah, this is 172, 173, 170. Yeah, I was right the first time. 170. That reading pattern's kind of nasty too. But this is 172 BPM, so a little higher of a BPM to match the lower BPM in 1. And back to the 130s.
Okay.
Surely I don't miss in this key I. Oh wait, I forgot there's a pause. Little pause before the next key I. I want to say it's the last key I too, if I'm remembering correctly. Bam! Look at that, key I number 2. Look at all that aim. Surely I don't miss. But
oh,
that pattern is for me to hit.
ooh, that's hard.
Yeah, this stream's a little scary too, with the acceleration of it at the end. But not a whole lot of aim, like big aim I should say, in the rest of the map. I would say the rest of the map is more reading focused than aim focused. And then repeating the kind of intro, beginning kind of pattern, rhythms. This part, that reading part, don't get caught out there. Please FC that part if you FC everything else. But yeah, that is our Hidden 2. Moving on to Hard Rock 1. Ooh. Banger. Yeah, I don't know how you got this accuracy, Tian.
This guy is cooking. Shout out to every player here. He's good.
Yeah, Tian is kind of good. I think he did all but 3 replays, maybe 4. I think I did 3 and Light did 1, and then everything else was Tian. And I'm sure he probably could have sniped my last replay. But yeah, this is our kind of hybrid light tapping, light tech aim, slider aim kind of. I would say consistency check, but I've been told that if the map isn't actually long, it can't be considered consistency. So I guess I won't call it consistency. But this map is 2 minutes and 31 seconds drain time. So and 180 BPM. We'll also add that. So this is kind of our mid-range BPM for the aim maps. But yeah, there's still a little bit of tapping. I felt like it was important to have some tapping in Hard Rock maps. I made it easier for everyone because it's OD 9.8 and not OD 10. So accuracy should be a little easier to obtain and maintain. Yeah, I think one of the most important things is just not getting complacent and actually aiming the sliders. because it's very easy to just slider break randomly on this map. So, yeah, nothing too crazy, I don't think, in this map. I think if you're used to kind of the slider aim hard rock ones that I typically pool, I think you'll be fairly fine on this one. But yeah. Oh, CS is on screen, but 5.2. I want to say it's CS4 base. I think that's how the conversion goes, if I'm not being silly. But yeah. I don't think there's a whole lot more to say. I do think this map is a little bit similar to No Mod 1, besides the BPM, and this has obviously a fair bit more slider aim, thus the slider aim skill set note for this map. But yeah, there we go. That ACK is insane.
Yeah. So let's see Hard Rock 2. I want to see.
Yeah. This is a map. If you guys thought that Hard Rock 1 was a high ACK, high miscount type map, yeah. So we went a little crazy. I hope it's not too overcooked being CS 6.9. But I made it OD 9.8 again. Surely that is that counts for something. But yeah, this map is precision aim. That is the main skill set being tested here. So I would have liked a map closer to 6.5, which is more typical for the slot, and will probably be more typical for the slot. But I felt like this map just it was so good for the intended star rating that I couldn't find anything better. And we as a pooling, playtesting collective couldn't find really anything better. And like I feel like the biggest concern for this map was the map feels easy, but the abnormally high CS makes it feel a little harder or more RNG. But I feel like if you're a precision player, it's just going to be super comfy for you.
I have to say the map is really nice to play, and it's just kind of tricky to hit some of the jumps, and that's all.
Yeah, it's such a good map. So, I could have maybe gone to the mapper's DMs and asked for a attorney diff or like attorney edit to make the CS a little better, but then I feel like the map would have just been too easy for Qual's pool.
Yeah, probably, and this is like nice test for the grand finals or finals pools. Maybe we're gonna do something similar.
Yeah. Who knows? Oh no.
Crazy miss. Not gonna lie.
It's unfortunate.
No, DT1. Tell me. Yeah. Oh my god. I know that
DT1 time. Oh no.
What a banger. What a banger.
True. But yeah, this is a pretty classic DT1. It's a little more bursty than I would have liked for it to be, but it's hard to find DT1s sometimes, because especially now with the most recent rework, I can't tell difficulty, because I'm an aim player, and everything kind of feels easy until it's too hard. But yeah, this is probably the second most aim-intensive map behind Hard Rock 2. And it's not a super crazy BPM either. I want to say it's 219. Yeah, so not crazy at all in terms of the BPM. I mean, this pool has been done. Like, we were just waiting on the aforementioned 3 maps, hidden or No Mod 5 and both of the hiddens. Those were ones we were still questionable on, but we've had everything else in this pool has been the same for like weeks. Yeah, look at the aim. Look at the aim in our aim DT map. Look at it go. I'll say it again, but I had to close the sheet for a little bit, but I will re-add it once the stream is over because pool is on sheet. So as soon as it is released back to the public, it'll be good to go. Look at that. Just a little bit more, and this map will be over.
Yeah, I think this is pretty common DT1, and I think it is very easy to FC and it's very comfy as DT player. So
Yes, I agree. Just casual DT1 with some bursts and jumps.
Yep.
And now
Yeah.
DT2.
DT2, let's go. Yes, we are playing Mania in our qualifiers pool. Yeah.
By the Walter, I love this map. Banger.
It's so good. It's like 99% perfect. I wish there were a couple longer bursts in it, but I feel like this is a little bit of a BPM check for speed players. So, like, it's not just 230 or 240 that is a little more accessible to players. This is definitely on the higher end of BPMs. It is 249 BPM, so I don't think you'll necessarily see a whole lot higher than this. I feel like I think we had maybe one map last year that was 260, but I feel like this is definitely the higher end of what's been pulled in the past.
I think like the hardest thing in this map is probably the burst. Maybe if you can see 2 bursts in the same pattern, can be really hard.
I definitely think it is still playable for non-speed players, as I'm the low AC 3 player for it. This is, I feel like, one that Tian could have sniped me and didn't, thankfully. But yeah, nothing too much the rest of the map. And this is by far the shortest map in the pool, so...
That's a really nice skill check for some tapping speed with burst.
Definitely. Now moving on to the final map of this pool, we have... Oh! I want to say this is the first time this map is being used in tournament. Yeah, this map has never been used in tournament before, so... Hopefully everyone enjoys it. Continuing the theme of last year where I want to say the first, like, 4 DT3s were all first-time tournament use maps. This kind of continues that trend. And unsurprisingly is finger control. This time it is a little higher BPM than I think. I don't know what people will finger control at. But this is 222, I believe. 225. I'm trolling. 225 BPM, so depending on what the pooler pulls, this could be higher or lower BPM than what is normally pulled in DT3s.
I would say this map might be a little bit tricky, so it's best to not side read it on the qualifier.
Yeah, this is definitely not as accessible as DT2 is, because I got obviously the 95-96% FC on DT2, and I had like 80% AC on this map. So not being a tapping / finger control player makes a pretty significant difference on this map. But I do feel like if you're comfortable on finger control and just DT3s in general, this shouldn't be too hard for you. But yeah, this is just over 2 minutes as well, so a little bit on the shorter end, but I think for the amount of different finger control aspects that this map puts to the test, I think it is more than appropriate.
It's really hard to find the finger control map for this star rating, and I think this map is doing a great job of testing this skill set.
I agree 100% too. Plus the stats aren't anything crazy either, like the OD isn't abnormally high and stuff like that, so it's not like an AR10 finger control map or like an OD 9.8 or 9.5. Like it's accessible, it's just pretty difficult. But yeah, that is our final map of qualifiers. So like I said, sheet will be up as I shouldn't say sheet will be up. Sheet will be public as quick as I can. I'm still having issues getting Nomad 5 onto the pooling sheet. I don't know exactly what went wrong with that, but yeah, I'll figure that out. But yeah, I think that's about it. Good luck with qualifiers this week, and I'll see everyone either during qualifiers or for seed reveal.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.